Let's see what we've got today. Bring the knight up, supporting the pawn. Support the pawn as usual. It's not doing that. Let's just bring the bishop here and support the knight. Develop the knight. Try and make some space for castling. Just going for 2 knights. So basically they're going to be looking at closing down the shop because we've got the 2 bishops. So we'll castle. And they've got the flexible knights that can dance around the pawns. So we want to be trying to break open the pawns. And I'm going to take with the queen, but the knight's just going to jump here and attack it. Alright, so I'm going to push this pawn just to try and meet this pawn in the center if it's coming down. He's wanting to get rid of one of the pawns so he can blast down here, potentially, I don't know. And so the bishop can go and attack their knight, or we can take the pawn off the board. I think we're going to go with simple because we want to open up space for the bishops. So their rook is in the center of the board momentarily. There's no kind of x-rays per se. I'm going to bring the rook here. See if there's any ownership of the file. Queen's looking to get a bit active. Trying to put a check on the king. Don't know if that's going to pay off though or not. So they're keeping their rook in the center. So I'm not going to chase it away just yet. Oh, I might do. No. Let's just bring the queen here. Attacking unprotected piece. If they forget themselves, but they're pausing so they haven't. Just going to simply go back. Yep. Alright, so we've won a tempo there, but can we take advantage of winning that tempo? We are kind of focused around here, somehow getting better if the bishop was behind. So if we got the queen here and then did this, that's going to be a bit better. I'm going to bring the queen here. See if we can get the bishop here. See if we can touch on the king a bit. Not having any of that. Alright, so with them doing that, we can't go here because the knight is protected and the rook is there. So simply taking the queen off the board doubles the pawns, puts us in a better shape, I suppose. Is there anything else? This pawn's got no protection. Queen could come across, but it can't come here because the knight is protecting, so it can't put a check on the king. I'm gonna have to take. I'm gonna lose time. Alright, so this pawn's got no protection. This knight doesn't have any protection, so we can bring the rook up, see if we can double. Also hitting this pawn with this and this. Coming for the exchange, and the rook can't go down because the knight is there. We could bring our rook here to continue that kind of pressure. If they take, then we still have the situation of attacking here and attacking them. Alright, so he's defending the knight. We can take. We're not getting that position anymore. They are on a dark square. I feel like I'm moving a bit slow. I'm going to put a check on the king. Probably drops the pawn. Bring the bishop here. This knight is doing a fantastic job of just blocking this area. So they're going for the trade. So it's the two knights versus the 2 bishops. And we do have a pawn here, but are we going to get Fisher's basket? Takes, drops. No. Okay, take. Is this where the bishops come into their own? Attack the knight, but then the king comes and defends, and the bishops around there forever. We're +1. I'm actually going to go for it. He's attacking our pawn, and I'm going to take and then hit the knight. It's attacking the pawn, so let's go here. Got dark square bishop. Can't go here because the pawn's there. Hitting this pawn. He may push past. I'm actually going to bring the bishop here, supporting. Where's the +1? Right here, he's got double pawns, but in the endgame, sometimes the double pawns does help them. We need to fashion the king moving and get the king moving before he starts getting funky with his knight. Okay, wants to split the pawns up a little bit. Now got a nice isolated pawn here. Let's just open up the king. Knight's only got this square to go to. Unless of course he's looking to trade. Then he's got a passer. He is as well. Okay, let's go here. Move. He's got a nice little passer. Go here. And then this pawn's just going to cement it in. Yeah, so now we do have options there, but them takes. And then we push, he comes across, we push, we take. Might be method in that madness, you know? Or do we just leave that like that and just use these pawns? Let's push these pawns up. It probably is something to do with, boom, he takes, we push. Let's just push these for now. I'm sure there's something here. We'll go this way, away from the king. And come down for the pawns. Let's do it. If it worked out in the, because the king's away from there, so we can push. So it'll take a while for this pawn to get promoted. I'm thinking. And we're close enough to this pawn to take it off the board. These two pawns are blocking this pawn's way, so the king's gonna have to spend time. Shall we push it or go for the pawn? I'm going to go for the pawn. That's it. Oh, we don't need to do that. Let's push the pawn. Let's push. We could do a bit of a dance, couldn't we? Gonna push the pawn. Oh, bless him. I know they didn't mean to do that, but anyway, it was going to crunch him a bit.